Your laziness is not a crutch, it's an advantage. It's on, everything's recording. I literally got this Starbucks just for this video because I'm so excited to record a podcast episode in this room. What inspired this idea is I was thinking about, I literally probably would have been addicted to video games if my computer was not as laggy. Like, I uploaded years ago a League of Legends gameplay and it was freezing at the same, it would freeze at a certain frame for like 12 seconds. Like, my mic was terrible, recording was terrible, it was lagging all the time. I couldn't even play. I wasn't good anyway. Like, I'm not a video game professional expert, but it lagged and I literally couldn't get dubs. I didn't win a single match of Fortnite. I still have not won a single match of Fortnite. I've always dealt with laggy computers. That made me realize that, I literally probably would have been more addicted or spent more time on video games if my devices weren't as laggy. And that's such a obvious thing. You might be thinking, why am I worrying about that? Why am I talking about that? But it brings me to the topic that I wanted to talk about today, which is what I believe is the most underrated thing to increase your motivation or help you do whatever you want to do in life when it comes to creating or just working, increase your productivity. And that is the idea of accessibility. Accessibility is something we deal with in our lives. This Starbucks cup is right here, so I'm going to drink it. Right? If it was all the way in the other room, I probably wouldn't drink it. It actually has a lot of power in determining our decisions. We make a lot of decisions based on what's close to us, what's not close to us. But the advantage that provides is we can actually change our environments and manipulate our environments to provide more accessibility. Like, we all love to watch Gary Vee and David Goggins, and believe me, I love both of them and get pumped up like, this is life, man, I'm gonna kill it. But you're not always gonna feel like that pumped up all the time. Gary Vee and David Goggins can't save you every single day. And that's when we fall back on our systems. So when your motivation fails you, you need something to drop off on. And that's why we create these systems. That's why we want to monitor and really be smart with the systems that we create. When I say this, let's just talk about the power of accessibility. Accessibility ruins us in a lot of ways. Fast food is just a click away. You can easily order it. And if you order it in person, it takes very little time to actually receive. Because of that, we're trying to get the easiest access thing, but it could be bad for us. Same way, your phone has all these apps that you probably don't need to be on, but you're on them because it's just a click away. So a lot of people have taken advantage of our accessibility as human beings and used them to serve products. These habits really build into us, but the same way that they can ruin us, they can also help us. Like, for example, if you wanted to record a song every single day, or if you just wanted to start recording music more, putting a mic right in front of you with the setup ready, just like you put a gaming setup ready, can get you more likely to go in, because the steps that it takes to achieve what you need to achieve are way less. You just click the button, you can start recording. If you set up fruits really close to you and candy all the way over there, then maybe when you're watching a movie at home by yourself, I don't know if you're a little lonely boy like me, but if you're watching a movie at home by yourself, then maybe you're going to pick up those fruits because they're just right there. You don't want to go all the way over there to get the candy. So you can maneuver things in your life to help accessibility to where your laziness is not a crutch, it's an advantage. Your laziness moves you to do things that are actually good for you. It's all a little bit of a manner of maneuvering. And of course, the easy things, the unhealthy things are mostly easy to access, and the healthy things in our lives are mostly hard to access. But one important thing to realize is that's not always going to be the case. That doesn't have to be the case. The easy things in life don't always have to be easily accessible, and the hardest things in life don't always have to be not accessible. You can take advantage of your laziness. And you might be thinking, why make a whole video just emphasizing this point? What impact can this have on you? Well, the habits and the routines can help dictate how we feel, what we create, how we impact our cycles of positivity or negativity. They can have a huge impact, just a simple routine of things. There's a lot of things we do that just affect us over and over. Like if you're smoking, it's so easy, just a little bit a day, but it's going to affect you in the long run. Same way, a positive habit that you create literally can just affect you in the long run, even if it's a tiny change, because you won't see the tiny changes, but as it goes over time, that tiny change, the difference between where you would have been and the difference between where you are now are just going to become bigger, and the impact of that tiny change, compounded annually, compounded daily, in fact, is only going to become bigger and bigger. Creating an environment that not only doesn't harm you from achieving your goals, but fosters using accessibility, the resources needed for you to go forward on whatever you need to do, is a game changer. It's really a game changer. And what I've been recently doing actually is turning my phone off in the morning. So not just off, like completely off, like battery off, where you have to hold the button to turn it back on, like to that level. Why? Through this, it's harder to check what people are up to and get distracted because my phone literally has to be on. And instead of clicking one button and tapping one button to get to a social media page, I have to hold the button, wait 30 seconds, and then open my phone and then wait another 30 seconds for it to kind of just like not be laggy, and then click the apps that I want to click. And the barriers that provides makes me go, nah, I don't even need to do that. Let me just get the stuff I need to get done. And then slowly but surely, those little impacts compound. And then bam, you find yourself being a way more productive, focused version of yourself. You'll be like, how? How did this even happen? I didn't even take steroids. I didn't go to some dopamine consultation thing and get stuff injected in my brain. I'm way more of a focused person, and I didn't even do much. I feel the same. It's literally because instead of being too lazy to do the right things, you're too lazy to do the things that are lazy for you.